Greetings and salutations, Dave Duford here with Oscar Gonzalez to talk about his new Done With You program on lead generation setup. This is a very cool and unique opportunity to learn how to set up your own lead generation system, even if you don't know anything about it. So we're going to bring Oscar in to explain it. If you are wanting to develop your own leads at cost at $10 and lower, then this video is absolutely for you. Oscar, how you doing today?
I'm great, David. Everything's fantastic. Beautiful weather out here, and so everything's good. How are you?
Fantastic. Can't complain myself. So let's jump right into it. So what is this Done With You system? Kind of explain it from a neophyte's perception. They've never heard of anything like this. Explain it for us.
Yeah, so as some of the viewers will know and recognize me, we obviously run done for you setups, right? Where we provide turnkey solutions to lead management systems. In doing all of that, I get a lot of agents that reach out to me and say, hey, I want to be more in depth. I want to understand how you set these things up for me and not just setting them up and then handing them over. And so I see the need for a lot of folks out there that want to have a better understanding of how to set this up, control it right from the beginning. And so this is catering to that market, right? To those agents that are out there that really want to understand from step one, how do I create this ad? What are the unique things that we're going to do that are going to drive the results, connecting into the CRM, just the entire process. We'll do it together with the agent. And so it's very unique. It's going to be super informative. And I'm excited to do this.
So talk about the benefits of this program, because everybody by now has heard about buying courses, right? You can go buy a course. There's lots of them out there that are pretty good that'll walk you through how to set up your own Facebook management, let's say. How is your course different?
Well, we really focus on teaching the agent, right? In this scenario from day one, because it's one thing to buy a course and then go figure it out on your own, right? And spend 20, 30, 40 hours. And by the way, the numbers are pretty clear. The people, and we've all done it. I do it myself too. I've done it myself. You buy a course and then a very small percentage of people actually finish it, right? Because it's on top of having to sell insurance and figure out the other million things that you need to figure out as an agent. Now taking on, like a class is really asking a lot. And so this is a solution to that, right? We're going to do it together, and it's going to get done correctly the first time while you're learning it. And there is no better way to learn or even to train, as we know in final expense, than to really be, live with that agent, teaching them on a call or reviewing calls, right? And so it's the same concept here. We're going to teach you right from the beginning, but we're doing it together so that we're doing it right the first time. And it's taken us, days versus weeks and weeks and months.
And so talk about some of the things that the agent is going to learn. And to be fair, this isn't a course. This is a class. This is a Done With You in a virtual environment, walking you through this whole process. I think that needs to be made clear. So what is an agent going to learn? Talk us through that.
Yeah, really the fundamentals and the structure of setting up a lead generation system, right? Which begins with setting up your Facebook ad account if you don't have one, the structure within Facebook of setting up a business manager, an actual consumer facing page that will be used to run the ads. And then, like I said, the ad account, how to structure those things properly, how to verify your business for Facebook, which is a major thing that's out there that some folks never do. And then all of a sudden their ad accounts get disabled and they have no idea why. So all the fundamentals of that. And then within Facebook, setting up a structure within the ad account, right? How do you set up an ad properly? A campaign, the ad set, and then an audience, and then the ad set. And so you really got to know how to do those things. So that's what you're going to learn. And then on the other side of that is how you connect Facebook or TikTok into a CRM, right? Using the integrations within that CRM or utilizing Zapier, webhooks, things of that nature to connect your leads into your CRM system. Then we'll talk about workflows, the concept of them, the logic behind if this, then that, and obviously exciting new things that are coming down the pipe on AI with workflow. So all of those things that agent is going to learn. Calendar funnels. What is a funnel? How do I use it? Structuring it, actually editing a funnel, going into it and showing you what we do that drives success and has put us where we are now.
Yeah, and I want to stress here, this is done with you. I know that's what it's called, right? But this is why it's so powerful, because what I've discovered, and I've sold lots of courses on affiliate marketing with a lot of different really good course providers, but 90% of those, in my opinion, never finish the course, much less start it, because there's so much information. It's overwhelming. Where do you find the time to do it? And you got questions. What this does is it's the solution to that problem. If you've ever bought a course and you're just like frazzled trying to get through it, this is for you, in my opinion. And I want to turn that over to you. Who do you think is a good fit for this Done With You program?
So, that's a great question, because in the business, you have folks that want to really learn this stuff and understand it and build on it. And then there's agents that say, I don't want to learn any of this, right? I just want it set up for me, and I want to get on the phones and get to work. And so this is really for somebody that wants to understand on a structural, fundamental level how you create these lead systems that are going to generate you your own leads at a wholesale cost and give you the opportunity to make a higher margin on every deal that you convert. And so that's who this is for. If you're out there and you're the person that spends hours at night reading and watching videos and trying to learn how to structure these things, this is exactly what you need, because we will teach you those things as we hold your hand, as we're setting them up with you in like you said, in a group setting, which I think will be very, very powerful.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that this is going, and this, to me, if you're a structure needing person, like, this is perfect for you, because looking at a course that has tons of modules, when you've got to go sell insurance, it's like, how do you manage this process? Well, with this, you'll know what times to show up. You'll know exactly what we're going to accomplish. You'll have Oscar and his team that are going to be there live with you to answer those questions. And so you'll have a designated time to get through this. And the conclusion of this is that you have ads set up, you're generating great cost leads, and you know how to do it. And you got somebody in your corner to help you. It's really the best of both worlds. Because with the Done For You program, while that's great too, they do the whole thing for you, you don't know what's going on, right? And what I've found is some people who have done For Yous, they've said, well, you still have to learn the thing anyway, right? Which is the ultimate direction most of us go that are running these kinds of ads. So I look at this as a really good middle way if you want to get into the management of marketing, to learn it in a structured capacity and have a pro in your corner and to be able to know it's going to be done and up and running in a short period of time. Building on that, who is this not for? Who should not involve themselves in the Done With You program?
So certainly the folks that are not detail oriented and are more just about sales, being on the phones, and that's all they want to focus on, right? And I have lots of clients like that. As you know, David, we manage several $100,000 a month in ad spend, and so we have clients that don't want to learn all this stuff but want to generate their own leads. And so if you're out there as an agent, you're like, this confuses me. It's just going to make it harder for me. And there is something to be said about simplicity, right? Especially as new agents come in. If you're not analytical, if you're not detail structured oriented, you're probably going to benefit more from a Done For You setup, right? So those folks that just want to get on the phones, they just want their leads to come into the CRM every morning at a wholesale cost and not have to worry about anything else, right? The back end of it, that's who this is not for.
Right. Perfect. Yeah. And I wanted to make sure we asked that question, because we only want you to buy this if this is for you, and not every product. No product is perfect for everybody, right? So if you're more in that line, a Done For You, it's probably a lot better. So how fast can we get up and running if we were to do a Done With You program? So let's say somebody gets started today, they get up and running. Course is probably going to run in the next couple of weeks, is what I would say, as far as the classroom. How fast from that point can they expect to start getting leads in?
So once it's set up, right? Once we go through that group module of setting it up with you that day, we're basically setting the ad to go live midnight that evening, right? Or the next day that evening. And typically an ad will take a day or two on new ad accounts to go through a review process, and then Facebook will approve it. Once that ad is approved, leads start trickling in right after that. So we're talking a couple of days at the most. For those that already have ad accounts set up, that review process might only take a few hours. And so they might be getting leads within a few hours of us completing that actual with you class that we'll hold.
Awesome. So they start the class, leads are coming in probably next day or two.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, this isn't, in other words, some drawn out month-long grinder that somebody has to go through. There's a speed associated with working in this as well. And I think that's important to hit on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So wrapping it up, let's say somebody's interested in learning more. What should they do? And what kind of incentive are we giving them?
Absolutely. Both great questions. So number one, I think, look, if this is something that really somebody's interested in and wants to learn this, and it's the backbone of any business, right? As you and you said it before, we ultimately all kind of head this direction as we grow in the insurance business or any business, controlling our own marketing. So if this is something that you really want to learn and are serious about, just book a call with us, right? Talk to myself, talk to one of my people in the office, and let's determine whether or not this is a good setup for you. Obviously, we also have the done for you options, but you book a call. Now we are going to give a bit of a discount, and in addition to that, I think a timeline. If folks sign up within the next week, they will have a complete month of ad management on our part, where we handle everything and we're making sure that things are running smooth for you. So we'll have that as part of the incentive if folks sign up within that first week.
And just clarify, this will be the week of, if you sign up by the midnight, August 25th, you'll get the $750 value, 30-day management, absolutely worth it. So that's a special little incentive we're giving you who are watching this pretty soon after this video publishes. And then anybody who references my name, David Duford, Duford Insurance Group, I saw you on David's channel, at any point, we'll get $250 off the ticket price. So that's like the long-term discount we're giving, just as a way to thank you for watching our content. But there's the short-term one too. And we want you to take the short-term as well if you can, because it's absolutely worth the money. As far as the booking link, Oscar, you'll send it to me. You guys should find it in the description of the YouTube channel, or if you look in the comments, you should see a comment I list with the link that goes to Oscar's website or his booking page. Just book there. Say that you saw it on Dave Duford's channel. If y'all don't see the link down there and I forgot, or my team forgot, yell at us, comment, hey, where's the link at? We'll put it down there. So I apologize in advance, but we'll probably have it before it started, since I mentioned it. So Oscar, anything we need to mention before we wrap it up?
No, look, excited to do another program with you guys. And, we've had great success so far. And yeah, people can look us up on Google. We have 5-star reviews. Again, we're doing hundreds of thousands in ad spend per month. And so if you're looking to really generate your own business and your own leads, we're confident we'll be able to help that.
Yeah, and the last bit here, my personal endorsement here, I've worked with Oscar for several months now, actually longer than that. We've done some affiliate business together, but he's managing our lead business on the back end, and we've just seen a phenomenal change in the amount of business written, the satisfaction of our agents. Everybody is thrilled. So Oscar knows what he's doing. And if there's somebody to do business with when it comes to figuring out how to manage your leads, create a lead management system, Oscar's the guy to do that. And that comes, again, from firsthand experience. So Oscar, appreciate you being here.
Appreciate that, David. Thanks, everybody.